Hi, it's Craig Metrowich for VideoCelebrityNews.com, and today I have got a super fast champion cyclist with me. I have got Robin Harris. Before we go into our interview, we had an intro interview at facebook.com/Metrowich, METROWICH. So please go and check that out so you can get the gist of what we're going to go into now, which is the in-depth interview. So Robin, tell us about the title that you won, just to set the scene. What are you top at? What are you the champion at?
So it's an event called the Madison, and gold medal SA champ Madison, which is a team event, myself and my partner, which is a sling-in race on the track.
And is it for young guys, older guys? How young are you?
I'm a veteran cyclist. I'm 40 years old, and there is a division in elite. There is, and then masters, which is 35 and older.
Wonderful. All right, Robin, so let's just talk about what it takes to be a winner. I mean, me being a business coach and an inspirational speaker, is what I like to get is how can we link your performance as a sports star to how people can benefit also in their business. So I want to put to that, how can we link those two things? So I'll start with, what is the winning skills you've got as a sports person? What do you use on the track that has enabled you to win? And let's see if we can link that to business.
I think it really comes down to goal setting. Identifying what is it that you want to win at.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who do you want to beat?
And the competition, and what it's going to take to get there.
Right.
And then going through the steps of planning, and for this particular event, you'd have to work on certain things like the actual technicality of the event, the speed of the event,
the track itself. What's the conditions of the track at the time?
100%. You know what I mean? So there is a few elements that need to come into place. And it really boils down to planning.
All right, so I link that also to business. When I'm going to do presentations and that, the glamour side is obviously being in a workshop or on a stage, presenting. People see that 1 hour, 1.5 hour presentation. They go, wow, what an amazing, wonderful job. What they don't see is the preparation beforehand, the flying all over the place, which sounds glamorous, but it's not, because a hotel is a hotel eventually. And you don't get to see a lot of the conference places outside of the conference venue.
Yes.
So people go, hey, you did a conference in this exotic place. No, you didn't. You flew in, you went to the venue, you did your presentation, and you flew back out,
Yeah.
So it's very similar, is you got to have that preparation and planning. What about discipline? Is discipline important for cycling, like your training?
Absolutely.
What type of discipline do you need to be a winner?
In cycling, everything comes down to, road cycling, everything's down to power to weight. Everything's in your diet. You want to be as powerful as you possibly can, but still be light.
That's a very difficult balance, because you've got to eat things that make you very strong, but at the same time, you can't eat things that'll put you, let's say, into another weight category, huh?
Correct. Well, the thing is, if you start losing too much weight, for example, then you would lose your power. So,
right.
Around about sort of the 7-8% body fat sort of range, you wouldn't want to go below that, because you'll start losing your
that's why
strength.
we're videoing at this level, by the way, because when we start talking about that 8%, then unfortunately I can only keep him in the picture and not myself. There's no 6-pack happening. Yeah. There's a 12-pack happening. Well, in winter there's a 12-pack, in summer I might have a 6-pack. Listen, we're going to take a walk here because I want to show our viewers where we're at, and I'm going to carry on interviewing. So let's just stop here, and I want to do a little bit of a turnaround. Part of Video Celebrity News is also getting the people that I interview outdoors, out of their zone, not on a track, really, so that we can share with everybody just the beauty that surrounds us. We're in Cape Town, South Africa, and you can see it's a beautiful place. You can see the amazing spectacular. Let me just show you. How is that for a beach? I mean, you can travel the world where you find a place as beautiful as that. Let's turn a little bit around, don't get too dizzy. Fantastic. We're carrying on walking here. Okay, so Robin, I want to talk now about the winning attitude. Okay, tenacity, drive, can do. What is the attitude that you have that has made you into a champion, into a winner in your category? What type of attitude?
I think for me it's been about belief. Doing something and then realizing that you could be in with a chance, and if you practiced and put your head down and focused on what you needed to achieve, that it can be done. I think that's winning the battle. Right from the start is believing that you can, or visualizing that you can do it.
Yeah.
And then just getting stuck in and doing it.
I had a client actually tell me something similar. He says, we're in not the excuse-itis business. Excuse-itis. There's no excuses. Blamercitis. Get rid of that. You know, people blame each other when things are going wrong. And it's also about taking back to that winning attitude. It's about believing in yourself, self-belief, yes or no?
Absolutely.
You've got to have self-belief. And what about the team of people around you supporting you? You need that? Or no, Craig, I decide. Do you need people supporting you?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot to be said about positive talk, and you know, people around you that speak positively about your sport, and
they reinforce that you can do it.
They reinforce that you have the skills, that you can do it. That type of energy really comes through. So it's very important. I mean, look at an event like, for example, this year, the South African Championships, 1500 meters, where I got a silver medal against, you know, an ex-Argus Cycle Tour winner, CHOC.
So is that cool? You don't mind getting a silver against somebody that you go, wow, you know?
It's quite crazy, because you look at this guy and you think like, geez, this is one of the guys that you looked up to, you know, and then next thing you know, you're racing with the guy.
Isn't that surreal?
You know what I mean?
I mean, that is surreal. I'll give you examples. And like when I did the windsurfing competitively, you know, you go against somebody like Josh Stone, who's like, you're in a heat and you go like, hell, this guy's won the championship.
Yeah.
I also met one of my legends, which is Robbie Nash. I had the privilege of actually meeting him face to face.
Yeah.
That's like, wow, I can't believe it's really surreal. And that also inspires you, hey?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, when you get a result up against a heavy hitter, it's you know, it means something.
Yeah, I mean, you've gone from the little league into like the major league, where you know that second best sometimes is really humbling, because what it does is, in a case like myself, you've got to have somebody out there that you can also go, I want to lift my game.
Yeah.
And every now and then you need to be knocked down to want to lift your game to another level. Let's talk about the purpose around the whole cycling. I know dedication is required. We mentioned in the live interview, you've got to wake up like at ridiculous early hours. Tell us more about that.
The preparation.
What's the purpose around waking up so early? Why do it all?
Well, okay. Firstly, you know, getting up early. For example, the preparation leading up to SM Madison Champs. We had to be at the track, myself and my Madison partner, at 4:30 in the morning to train.
Come on, 4:30. I'm an early bird. That's earlier than me. Okay.
So I mean,
4:30 is too early.
At the end of the day, at 40, I mean, we've got day jobs, so
if you don't like mornings, you can't do his job, and you can't do the workout anyway. Yeah.
So I mean, training takes place before work.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So a lot of the time, you have to get up early and do what you need to do. That's the kind of preparation and the dedication that you need to get a result.
And I mean, coming to my question around the purpose. So the purpose is not just about winning. Is there fun in what you do?
Yes.
Is there a fun element? So it's not all serious, Craig, I'm training, I'm going to be a superstar champion in what I do. I want to be the fastest. I want to win on an oval. Do you find fun out of it?
Absolutely. Okay. You know, it's quite a nice sport, because there's so many different levels.
Yeah, okay. And there's also different disciplines that you can do. Yeah.
Absolutely, and there's also, you know, if somebody's not at a sort of a national level, you can still ride with them and have fun, and you can go have. We do coffee rides every single weekend, and it's just great to sort of be around people. The social element is great.
Yeah, there's a social element to it. Okay, part of what I'm excited about is sharing these things called healthy addictions. So sports highlighted in video celebrity news, apart from the fact that we do have celebrities on, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and the commonality between everybody is the fact that they genuinely do love the work that they do, the service that they deliver, the customer delight, be it even in sales. The sales superstars, they do love what they're doing.
Absolutely.
And I see that with sports stars as well. When I ask them is, look, you're up at 4:30, is it all worthwhile? And they go, you know, apart from winning, the journey to win is also, there's a fun element to it.
For sure.
And interesting is, so cycling's quite sociable, yes? No?
100%. Okay. Yeah, it's very
I'm
social.
learning from this as well, because I visualize you waking up early, going maybe with somebody else, but you telling me, no, Craig, even when I'm not trying to compete and win, there's a heck of a beautiful social element to it.
There is. I mean, on a weekend, we'd get up, say, at 6:30 on a Saturday morning, and we'd do a coffee ride.
Is that sleeping in?
that would be sleeping in, yeah. So 6:30 morning ride.
That you call sleeping in.
But it's what we live for, you know what I mean? So
I just want to turn you a little bit the light chat.
We get up early in the morning and we go and do a ride, and then we sit around at a coffee shop, and coffee and cycling is like, it's an integral part of what we do.
So it's a great lifestyle apart from the fact it's competitive for you.
Yes.
Let's go to summarize where we're going to with this. What is your aspiration? Like, Craig, I'd like to win an international event. I don't know what the answer is. where do you want to go with this? Or Craig, I actually want to win this and then I'd like to give back. Where are you going with it?
So my short-term goals right now, as a veteran cyclist, as a 40-year-old, I would like to ride in and just be able to stay with the elite cyclists. You know what I mean? So you know, climbing is a difficult thing, and when you're 22 years old or 25 years old and you're super light, you go up a hill quite a bit faster than the 40-year-olds. So it would be nice to to be able to ride with the younger guys and stay with them. But obviously, the ultimate goal would be a medal at SA Road Champs.
Okay, well that's fantastic, and that's what you must go for.
Yeah.
That's what you must focus on. That must be your new purpose.
Yeah.
You know, like that's it. You should have that written everywhere at home, and you must visualize it.
Yes.
And you must energize it and take the action with that.
For sure.
I mean, same with in business. Getting back to business, the relevance is, if you haven't visualized it, written it up, made it numeric, actually got tangible results. But this is another thing. I'm very anti rah-rahs and blah blahs. These once off, you can do it. No, I'm not into that. I always say, unless you've got a superstar team, then we have a party, then we rah-rah for sure. You need to have consistent monthly events. You need to make the effort.
That's right,
on a regular basis, and you need to be able to get up in the morning and know that that's what I'm going to win. That's what I'm going for. But let's just walk a little bit further. We've still got a bit of time. I want to show people also as far as the venue. Do you feel the energy of being here next to the ocean?
Absolutely.
Is it a cool idea? I mean, I don't know.
Sure.
You like this idea?
I think, Craig, I met you probably 20 years ago, just over there.
Don't give away my age. I'm 22. All right, so let's just show them where there is. Just turn around. I'll hold the camera steady. Okay, pause there.
I think I see a few front loops on your windsurfer just over there at Big Bang.
Flashbacks. All right, let's go back to it quickly. I want to stop there where the lighting is. All right, we're going to now wrap up. My name's Craig Metrowich. This is for Video Celebrity News. If you enjoy what we're sharing here, please like, love, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're here to inspire you, energize you, incite you with this uncut, unedited, unscripted interview with Robin Harris, gold medal cyclist in his category. Nice guy. And thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Craig.
All right, share the love. Share the light, share the hope. Just share the love.